Hi everyone, my name is Jean and the name of my channel is Jean Home Decor and More. Welcome to another Quick and Easy Meals. Today guys, we are having a chili cook-off. It's fall and so this is a fun day today for this Quick and Easy Meals. So the hosts are Simply Grace Lifestyle and the name of her other channel is the Grace Life DIY Home Decor, so you may be more familiar with that one. Debbie Bubbles, and myself, Jean Home Decor and More. Now today, guys, we have a special guest, and her name is Jennifer at Home. So please, 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 please be so kind to slide by these other channels and see how they fix their chili. This is a perfect time of year to fix chili, and they may have some recipes that you might want to try in addition to my own. Okay? So guys, it's been a little frustrating for me because since yesterday evening, we had an AT&T outage and it just came back on. So that was yesterday evening around 8 and it came back on about an hour ago. So if I seem a little bit out of breath, I was just stressed out, trying to run back and forth, messing with the router. I had to end up calling AT&T. I'm like, good gracious, pain in the neck. The devil is busy. He can sure come at the worst times, right? I don't know. What we're gonna do? Anyway, let me turn this camera around so that you can see how I fix my chili. You can see the ingredients. Keep watching. All right, so here are the ingredients that I'm going to be using today. So I diced up some or chopped up some onion, garlic. I have some jalapeno chopped up and some green pepper. And then for our seasonings, we're going to use chili powder and cumin, salt and pepper to taste, kidney beans, petite diced tomatoes, crushed tomato. Then I have my 85% fresh ground turkey, and I'm choosing to use 85% because if it has a little bit more fat in it, it tastes better. Then I have a cup of beer. And then I have 1.5 cups of chicken broth, a tablespoon of brown sugar, and I am not sure if I'm going to use this or not. I'm just going to see how it tastes as I go along. Now I am missing a little bit of tomato paste, so my hubby is out and I asked him to bring a little tomato paste home. But these are the ingredients that I am going to be using today, and I measured them all out so it saves a little bit more time. So we're going to get started now, browning our turkey, onion, and green pepper. And so we're going to get started with that. So here I'm browning the ground turkey with the chili powder. And then we'll drain this off. We'll drain off any fat. Okay, so that's what I am doing here. Now, typically, I don't use this brand of ground turkey, but I was in Walmart and I got all the other ingredients and I didn't feel like riding to Kroger to get the turkey that I like. So I said, well, this will do. So we're browning that up. And another thing I just want to say is that I'm using 3 pounds of ground turkey instead of 2 because they all shrink a little bit, and I like my chili to be a little meaty, just like my spaghetti. I like my spaghetti to have, to be a little bit more meaty instead of super saucy. So that's just me. So I'm going to brown this up. And then over in this pot that I'll be using, I'm going to saute the onion, jalapeno, and garlic, okay? So right before this gets nice and brown, I will saute the onion, jalapeno, and garlic over here. And then I'll move the ground turkey to this pot. So you can see here I've drained my ground turkey, and so when it cooks down, it looks like it's about 2 pounds, but I did 3 because like I said, it does cook down some. And then over here, now I am sauteing my onion, garlic, and jalapeno. And then once we get that caramelized, then what I'm going to do, let me add a little bit more. You know, and I love to smell onion and garlic cooked. It smells so good. Woo! Anyway, I'm going to let this caramelize, and then I'm going to put the ground turkey in here. So let me just say one more thing about this. You might say, well, that's not a lot of onion and garlic. Well, the recipe does call for 4 cloves of garlic, which is in here. But my family does not like a lot of onion. So I just included a little onion for the taste. All right, so here you can see the cumin on top. I added a teaspoon of cumin. And now what I'm going to do is add all of the ingredients, the rest of the ingredients, to this pot. And then we're going to let it simmer. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is drop the recipe down in the description box below if you want to try it, okay? Here's our green pepper. So that's all of our veggies here. So I'll go in with the rest of the ingredients. All right, so I'm going in now with, let me show you the crushed tomato. And I'm going in with about half of this. Because I have a 28-ounce can. But the recipe calls for 14 and a half. But what I'm going to do here is just add a little bit more. 14 and a half ounce can of petite diced tomatoes. Okay, so now I'm going in with my kidney beans. I drained them and rinsed them. So I added those in. Now I'm going to add my 1.5 cups of chicken broth and 1 cup of beer. And I'm going to add my tablespoon of brown sugar. All right, guys, so we're going to give this now a good stir. And I had the temperature down real low while it was while I was adding the ingredients. And I'm going to take you off the ring now so you can get a close-up look. All right, so this is what we're looking like now for our chili. And this recipe calls for you to cook it uncovered on top of the stove. Now, I haven't done that in the past, but I'm going to do it today just to see what this recipe is like. This is a new one for me that I'm trying today, and it is a stovetop recipe. So I'm going to simmer this on the stove. And I want to say it's about an hour, but let me come back and just double check that. Okay, so you can see here that it has thickened up some. And so with my chili, I like to have rice. So that's what we'll have. We'll have some brown rice. And like I said, we'll add a little shredded cheese on top. And we'll have some graham biscuits or some Fritos with it. All right, guys, here's the reveal. We have our chili. And I have some brown rice underneath with some shredded cheese and a dollop of daisy, sour cream on top. And I have some Fritos here and a Graham biscuit, which my grandson said he was going to make it look like a pumpkin. I don't know what happened with that. But nonetheless, here we are. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. It would certainly help my growing channel. Please stop by the other ladies' channels Show them some love by fully watching their videos and check out their chili recipes. And until the next one, you guys be safe. Bye-bye.